How you doing this evening?
I'm blessed.
Okay, I see you got your eyelashes on and everything, your makeup done. You was
Yeah, I had a
ready.
show the other day.
You was
I had a
ready.
show the other day, so
What kind of show? What kind of show?
I I do stand up comedy. You know,
You do
I just
stand up
started doing
comedy? Are you
comedy.
are you somebody that we know?
I mean, some people know me. I don't know how many people in the comments know me.
In what city? Where you out of?
I'm from New York City.
From New York? Okay. All right. Well, what do you have for me this evening?
What do you mean?
You
I
requested up.
just
What's going
joined just
on?
to join. You said you wanted somebody to come up. I
Do
I
you
was
have a
agreeing with
man?
you. No, I was in a relationship for like 16 years, and I've been single now for 2 years.
Been single for 2 years?
Yes.
Why don't you have a man? Listen, if the stream ends in a little bit, it might end in like a few minutes. Just come right back and request up, and I'll bring you right back because Instagram it ends after an hour.
Oh, okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
so I'm just letting you know if it ends. It's not because I hung up on you. Um, okay, so you've been single for how long again? How many years?
2 years.
2 years. So you had a man. What happened with that relationship?
Well, we was together for 16 years, and I would say we went through, our little issues. We was together from young, and
Why
I
didn't
had
y'all
to pray
marry?
my way. Huh?
Why didn't y'all marry?
He didn't want to get married.
You stayed with him for 16 years and you knew he didn't want to marry?
I have kids with him.
That don't mean
Yeah.
nothing.
You know,
Y'all
I'm
have
not
kids
gonna
with
lie.
dudes all
Like,
the time and y'all go and take them for child support.
I didn't take my exes for child
Not
support.
talking
Why'd you
about
stay with
you.
them for 16 years then? No
Because I loved
marriage.
him.
But no marriage? You didn't care about
And
marriage?
I mean, we was talking about it.
I'm asking you.
But
I'm not talking about y'all talking about it. I'm asking you if you cared about marriage because it seems to me like you didn't take it
I did.
serious.
I wanted marriage, but I was young and didn't know how to choose a man, like you said.
Oh, so I'm spot on. I'm hitting home, huh? I'm hitting home tonight.
Yeah, that's why I'm single
Yeah.
now because I don't have knowledge of choosing the right man for my life. So right now I'm just working on myself so that better options can come my way. So, and just being the best version of myself. I have 3 kids. So,
Is it all 3 kids by that one man?
my last 2 is by him.
Okay, and but I thought your last relationship was, you had another relationship with somebody else before him.
Yeah, I have a 20-year-old.
Okay. All right. How old are your other two?
Oh, so 11, my 11-year-old son, and I have a 3-year-old baby.
Oh, so y'all just had a child. Well, why did you choose to get rid of him now after you got a 3-year-old? I
Well,
mean,
he
well, the
broke my
3-year-old
heart.
was one because you said 2 years ago. So
He
why
broke
would
my
you?
heart.
Huh?
He broke my heart.
How?
I had just finished the police academy and stuff. And
What the hell does the police academy have to do with this? 16 years is an extremely long time. Being with a man for 6 years, him refusing to marry you or showing no interest or little interest in marriage whatsoever is way too long of a time. That's just 6 years. 16 years? You might as well stay. Y'all got 2 babies too? Stop it.
I just had the baby. And 3 days later, I found out that he was living a double life. So it really like crushed me and everything. And that's how, I got into comedy. I just wanted.
Wait. You moving so fast. What do you mean he was living a double life? What does that mean?
He was living a double life.
He was messing with men?
No, he had another family on the side.
On the side? How do you know you wasn't the side?
We lived together. How am I be the
That
side?
don't mean nothing.
If I would have, no. I don't play the
How many
side.
kids? How many kids did he have on the side? How many kids?
Well, he said one.
And he had a whole nother woman.
Well, from what I'm hearing, you know, the story was all over the place. And emotionally, it really like messed me up.
She seems as if she doesn't even know the full details of this alleged family on the side. He said it was one kid. And when my man asked her, was it one woman? She's like, for what I heard, she doesn't sound like she knows 100% what she's talking about.
Well, you had loved him this whole time. You was with him this whole. How come you didn't just accept it? Just let him have that family and also still deal with you? Why not?
What you mean? Let him have that family and still
like let him.
That's not what I signed up for. Why would I?
I'm asking, but I'm asking, but you didn't sign up for nothing because you. Hold on. You didn't sign up for nothing because you never demanded marriage.
I didn't know that. You feel me?
Did you have a father in your life growing up?
Listen, I have a.
She said that she's still young, but she's old enough to have a 20-year-old. How old is this chick?
Father, I have a mother.
Your father never had these conversations with you about how men work and how you're supposed to act as a woman? Your father never talked to you?
Okay, so what I will say to you is, I'm happy that I'm on live with you, and I hope that we don't disconnect. What I will say to you is, not every woman is the same. You understand? Some women have traumas and things like that. We all have trauma. I talk about my story in my comedy about how I grew up in foster care in the system. So when you grow up in the system and you go home or you be in group homes and things like that, they don't teach you those things.
But I thought you said you had your father and mother in your life.
She did.
My mom has been gone now for 20 years. My mother died when my oldest daughter was born. And yes, my father is still in my life, but my father, he talks to me and he tells me all the time, niggas ain't shit.
Your father is your father a street man?
My father is old school.
Is he like a street guy though? Was he a street guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Your mother, how did your mother pass away?
My mother, she was sick and she passed away.
Was she a lifetime drug addict?
Why you ask that question?
Because you was in the foster system. They don't just put kids in the foster system with perfectly great parents.
Right?
So you trying to like bash me due to my
I'm not bashing you. I'm asking you a question. They don't put kids in a fosters.
Why? You see the way that you asking questions like you trying to be funny for your audience.
No, he's not. Here's the deal, man. People glorify their parents. Women do it especially when it comes to their mothers. People glorify their parents and try to put their parents on some pedestal as act as if their parents are what they are. And that's human beings, imperfect people. And I get it. I love my parents as well. But just as much as I love my parents, I will acknowledge that both my parents, mother and father, and neither one of them are perfect. You know why? Because they're human beings. Stop putting your parents on the pedestal. Your parents are your parents. We get it. They brought you into this world. But they are flawed human beings just like every other human being on this planet. Stop it.
I'm not trying to be funny. Lady, I'm talking, I'm having a real conversation.
Because I realized that
you a comedian and you used to dishing shit out, but you can't take nothing. You sensitive.
Okay.
He wasn't even clowning.
I dish my shit out. My shit is good enough to dish out to make people laugh. I don't get my jokes off.
You know what? If your shit was good enough, your cooter cat was good enough, the man would have married you a long time ago.
Now he getting his shit off.
I'm not worried about that. I was with him for 16 years.
Well, obviously it wasn't good enough. It wasn't that good.
Well, you just saying what you're saying. That's not
no. If it was good, he would have. So you think a man not gonna marry a woman that got some real good stuff?
Listen, men marry who they choose to marry. Obviously, I was with somebody who wasn't thinking about marriage. That's not my problem. Now I'm a grown.
It is your problem.
You wasn't thinking about marriage either, because you would have stopped giving it to him. 16 years. 16 years.
Like I said, I was with somebody that I love. I'm not the only person who's been with somebody for X amount of years and didn't get married. Not everybody is brought up on, oh, get married, this and that. Yes, I grew up in the church and all of that, but the church was preaching and stuff like that, but they didn't teach me everything that I needed to learn in terms of looking for a husband, this and that. Like,
you know, I don't want to hear all them excuses because y'all are not, hold on. Y'all are not raised to know how to ride and suck some, but y'all sure do learn how to do that. How do y'all learn how to do that? How do you learn how to ride on some good?
The same way you learn.
No, I've never rode on none. So I'm asking you, how did you learn how to?
You look like you suck dick before.
There we go. Here we go. There we go. There's the insults. There's the insults.
Right.
Get the hell up off of here. The hell up off of here.
Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Classic sign language.
It's over for her.
It's a wrap, B.
And there it is.
That clip comes from the Black Guru channel. Go ahead and give him a subscription. At the end of the day, man, it's just all excuses. You were with a man for 16 years, never required marriage. She said she broke up with him after their 3-year-old was then 1 because he had allegedly another family. She didn't even seem like she had all the details behind the story. And again, once he asked her about her mother, not her father, her mother a drug addict, because she was in a foster care system, he gets offended at the notion and didn't even answer the question, which tells more than likely she is. And that's not him shitting on her mother. It's the reality is what he said. Kids aren't placed in foster care for no reason. Not in childhood. I never spent a minute in child protective services or in the foster care system because my parents didn't have those issues, whatever issues that her parents had. And it's okay to mention your parents' imperfections. It's okay. But again, people put their parents on a pedestal and women do it especially with their moms. Their moms ain't doing anything wrong, but you guys let me know what you think. Do better, squad. Ball out.